So Toy Fair, gentlemen, that was this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Hasbro's event was on Saturday, February 13th, and we saw tons and tons of new stuff we've never seen before.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you are part of the Transformers fandom, and if you're watching or listening to this, you probably are, you're aware that there's some person out there who's been leaking a lot of crap as of late. And we were hoping that Toy Fair would reveal quite a few things that we haven't seen thus far, and realistically it didn't. But we did get good, clear shots of things we've heard about, and I think overall it was a pretty good turnout, though it was mildly disappointing.
Well, I think we were all hoping for another Ultra Magnus level surprise to offset all the stuff we had seen, and we didn't get it.
Yeah, but certainly, the things we saw were pretty cool. So I guess we can start with the Titan's Return stuff that we saw, which is the bulk of the new material, or the material. We got a deluxe Chrome Dome on the way.
Yes, and the fact that he has a deluxe body, was actually one of the few surprises we had left.
Mm-hmm. That was good news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, when you get down to it, I think it was basically the only full-on surprise. The other thing we knew was coming, we just didn't know what it looked like.
Yeah.
Right.
So we got 4/5 of a figure as our surprise for Toy Fair.
Hooray!
Thanks, Guy.
So this version of Chrome Dome, we initially thought it was G1 accurate, but it turns out it's actually based on a historical version of Chrome Dome from the More Than Meets the Eye comic.
Mm-hmm.
Which, what was the name of that storyline again?
Shadowplay.
Shadowplay, right. I'm not good at remembering those.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. But I read it. I had to for the now defunct or semi-retired podcast, Fanboy vs. Transformers. But yeah, so he looks nice. I can't wait to get my hands on it. We have no idea what wave this will be a part of yet, do we?
Wave 2?
Yeah, I think they did say that Chrome Dome and Brainstorm were part of Wave 2.
Wave 2 of Titan's Return.
Mind Wipe. Chrome Dome and Mind Wipe.
Oh, Mind Wipe. Okay.
So, estimated date? Do we know?
Later.
Okay. Very good. Very good. So, Blur, we also saw, which we saw blurry photos of that earlier.
Blurry.
Yeah, blurry. He's okay. I like it better than I like the blurry photos.
And
the figure looks good. I'm still not sold on the deco, though.
I'm hoping
he needs some paint applications.
I'm hoping that's just a case where it photographs badly.
Yeah.
The Takara release of the previous generation's Blur, by all first-hand accounts, has these nice varied shades of blue, but when it photographs, it all just kind of blends into one mass of blue, and you can't really tell. I'm hoping it's the same thing here, and it'll look better in person.
Don, you're about to say something?
Oh, I was going to say, it also makes a very surprisingly nice-looking Brainstorm.
Yeah, actually, good point. So let's go ahead and jump to that. So Brainstorm is a retool of Blur.
That we did not see at Toy Fair.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We didn't. We only saw the leaked photos. This is all running together in my mind. So
I thought we saw the Brainstorm in the picture. Okay, I'm sorry.
They might have shown it at the presentation before the thing.
I don't think they did.
Okay, I know they mentioned it at least, but I don't know if there was a picture.
We did see Scourge, though.
Yes,
yeah.
I like Scourge.
I had forgotten about Scourge, so that was kind of a surprise to me. Scourge! Oh, we knew about that. Okay. But he, of course, is a Titan Master. I really like the Scourge flying bathtub mode, and the robot mode looks pretty nice, too. Pretty nice. I didn't say really nice.
I like it.
One thing I don't like is that there's tampograph sticker detail on there. Not even just... It looks like how we always criticize some of the FunPub stuff for having sticker detail faithfully replicated. This has the same kind of feeling to it. It's just too much all in one place.
We also have Mind Wipe.
Mind Whip looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got some interesting engineering on him as well.
What do you mean, Don? What are your thoughts around that?
Oh, well, because with the G1, I mean, I love the G1 figure, but you've got the legs just hanging off the back. You've got the wings that don't go anywhere except pretty much just there. And they've actually incorporated the wings into the legs.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah.
So you've got some really interesting... that's something I would kind of expect to see from the Function X line, kind of. As far as integrating that stuff so you don't have so you still have wings on the back, but not all the kibble.
Well, I mean, to one extent, necessity is the mother of invention, and to have decent-sized bat wings, that mass has to come from and go somewhere. So having that fold around to make the legs is a pretty clever solution to a problem of limited resources that a Function X or other would not really have to cope with so much.
Yeah.
We got. Was it the first time we actually saw official photos or an official look at Soundwave?
Well, Hasbro did a specific reveal of Soundwave, but this might be the first time we saw like a physical toy.
Okay.
I think the reveal on Facebook when they did that was like like one shot of a physical toy, and then all the rest was renders. So
Gotcha.
This is definitely a better look than we got before.
Yeah, what I'm showing on screen, I'm still using the renders because they're nice and clean. But he definitely looked nice. We got our first real hands-on look at Fortress Maximus.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we better understand how this thing works, I totally see how he is a partial retool of Metroplex, but it's just a really unconventional retool.
Very, yes.
The fact that, so his torso has been twisted around, basically, am I thinking about that correctly?
Like basically, like the middle block of the chest has been turned 90 degrees relative to Metroplex, so the window detailing faces forward instead of up, basically. And then there's new parts all around it.
He comes with Cerebros, who is supposed to be accurate to the Rebirth, supposedly. And his headmaster is Emissary, not Spike. So a photo popped up earlier a few minutes ago on AllSpark that in pre-recording time we were looking at, and it shows Fortress Maximus's sword, which we did not see at Toy Fair. So do we expect that to be maybe part of an SDCC bundle, or just not?
Yes, of course. Of course it would be. Why wouldn't it?
Yeah, good point. Besides that, we saw Wheelie. Wheelie is interesting. So he is basically a vehicle that a Titan Master can ride, but he's not a Titan Master himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is kind of, it's interesting that they went with that route, because the Titan Masters do include a little vehicle themselves. But yeah, that's really neat. He was actually pretty much the biggest surprise for me, and the fact he looks really nice. And we got a really great wheelie from GDO a few years ago. Mm-hmm. So the fact that another one's come along and looks pretty cool is really a nice touch. Was there anything else Titans Return that was new that we got?
We saw Rumble. That was the new cassette legend we saw, in Laserbeak, which looked bad.
Okay, unlike the renders, Rumble does have a head that is accurate to him and not just recolored rewind.
Gotcha. Yeah, we had heard that he was going to be that. Let's see here. So there's going to be an Entertainment Earth exclusive Voyager Grimlock, which is of course based on the Fall of Cybertron Grimlock that came out. That was originally released by Takara. He also comes with a new Bumblebee, a deluxe
new Deco Bumblebee.
Yeah. That was something. Also, Robust in Disguise, we have the new. What's the name of this Optimus Prime?
Power Surge.
Power Surge.
Yeah.
He's a Voyager, right?
Bigger.
Bigger.
I think it's like leader class, I believe.
Oh,
They said it's like a foot tall in robot mode.
holy crap! So I guess
Big
he's
toy.
I guess he's a leader class. He looks nice.
It's gonna be $50. It's beyond leader in those terms.
We have a Scorponok.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Like, that was a legitimately entirely new thing.
When I saw it, I was thinking Beast Wars Anniversary and was thinking Quick Strike until I found out about the name.
They could have gone that route. And we also got a warrior class Windblade.
Which I'm really looking forward to the Takara version on that.
Better paint apps.
Yeah, there's a lot of red on that toy. It needs something to break it up.
I'll buy it, of course, because it's just warrior class. But so that's gonna be what, about $10?
15.
$12? Oh, 15?
15.
The warrior class?
Yeah, never mind. I forgot inflation. So
Warrior class starts at 15 and tends to be more like 20 when you get towards Toys R Us.
and of course, yeah. Well, maybe I'll hold off until the Takara version comes out.
You may as well when you get up to that price.
Uh-huh.
And we saw the Platinum Edition Cyclonus and Sweep. Interestingly enough, the Sweep actually includes a new tooling for the head. It's a new DEFCON tooling, which we thought it was going to be based on the BotCon version, but it's not. They feature transparent plastic.
They're a reformatting set.
Yeah.
Yeah, during Transformers the movie. Okay. So that's gonna be available at K-Mart.
A K-Mart exclusive.
Well, if you've got the translucent Galvatron, the Universe Galvatron, that would make kind of for a nice looking set.
Which version of Galvatron is translucent?
The Deluxe
Universe, 2008 Universe.
No, but that came in came in a set with a
3-pack.
clear Cyclonus and Scourge.
Yeah,
That was from the reformatting scene. Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you saw one loose or something, that could make it for a nice little set with the Kmart one.
Yeah.
As it is, though, that definitely in the can safely be ignored column for a variety of reasons.
Absolutely.
It's a shame because I really like the new head sculpt on that sweep.
Yeah.
And that Cyclonus and Scourge are both really good figures that I would have bought again.
Yeah,
If not for the clear plastic.
Yeah, and the Kmart exclusivity.
Well, I like the clear plastics in some cases. In many cases, I like it, but it takes a lot to ruin that Cyclonus mold, and they kind of succeeded with that.
Yeah.
And they took away his target master.
No nightstick for you.
They gave him Cup's rifle instead.
That's so weird.
It is.
Okay, guys. Any final thoughts on all of this stuff?
Wish there'd been more of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with everything we saw. I just wish it would have been a surprise.
Yeah, or at least there would have been at least one thing that was like as I said earlier, the Ultra Magnus for this show that we never really got,
Which turned out to be Wheelie, strangely enough.
Uh-huh.
and that's really surprising.
This is a pun-free video, Don. We'll see you later.